Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central CFL content for the fans, by the fans. And we got another re-signing coming out here from the Ottawa Redblacks as Daniel Adeboboye re-signs with the Ottawa Redblacks, 26 years old, from Bryant University, born in Toronto, Ontario. Canadian running back sticks around in the nation's capital. He had an average of 5.5 yards per carry last season. Did very well with that. His longest carry being a 52-yard rush. He got 386 rushing yards on 70 carries through 18 games played. So he had some okay numbers. Only has one career touchdown. He got that in 2023 in Toronto. But again, he's been this year was on kind of a struggling Redblacks team. But they're going to hope to kind of get this going, and I think maybe being surrounded by maybe some better guys around him might be able to help move the needle. But this is a 2-year deal, and yeah, I'm curious. What do you think about this deal, Adeboboye re-signing?
So, fun fact: don't forget, he used to play in Dinwiddie's system, so
This is
Ryan
true.
Dinwiddie knows what he's got in him.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing that I almost wonder about with some of this is, again, he had some okay success under Dinwiddie. Again, that 2023 season, 287 rushing yards only, with an average of 7.0 in his rushes. So even though he didn't get a ton of utilization there, whenever he did, they made it count. And so obviously this is a guy that Dinwiddie's familiar with, and they're going to hope to, and I shouldn't say they hope to keep him around. They end up keeping him around. But now with Dinwiddie kind of coming into Ottawa and being able to mold the Redblacks in his own image, I think the Redblacks are hoping they can finally kind of move forward. They've been out of the playoffs for a number of years now, and I think they, like the Edmonton Elks that we've discussed in some prior videos, I think they're going to try to kind of make a push to get back in there. And obviously, he believes that Adeboboye is able to do that, as this is a 2-year deal. So they got him locked down. And yeah, even this past year, he was the team's nominee for most outstanding Canadian. Again, I'm not saying that he was necessarily going to win that, but he was the nominee for the Redblacks. So decent Canadian talent sticking around in the nation's capital. And even if we take a look here at a quote from Dinwiddie, this is from 3 Down Nation's article, just written there by their staff. Daniel is a player that I've had the opportunity to coach in the past, and I'm excited to have him in Ottawa for the next 2 seasons. He is a relentless competitor who helps lead both on and off the field. Daniel brings a physical edge to our run game, contributes on special teams, and sets the standard in the locker room with his work ethic. He's the kind of player who fits into what we're building in Ottawa, and we're thrilled to have him as part of our club for the next 2 years. And so, yeah, I mean, that right there says it all on exactly what he sees in him. And again, like I mentioned, kind of right around when we started this video, he's 26 years old. So he's still a younger guy. There's still more that can come out of him, and more that you can get out of him. Excuse me. And so I'm curious to see how this goes for them.
So I'm wondering if they are going to bring in another running back.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is.
Back.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go with a bit of a 1-2 punch. I mean, if we look at the with the Argonauts, that's kind of a system that they've rolled with, is having, rather than always one key starter, multiple kind of competent guys, and just kind of rotating through them and seeing kind of who's able to kind of thrive in the given game. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see another decent running back over in Ottawa as paired up kind of with Adeboboye.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm just curious to see how well, because you had Stand back there last year. Stand back didn't really do that well. And it always seemed like Daniel Adeboboye was getting those more rushing yards than what he was getting. So it's like, okay, are we going to try him more in training camp, or are we going um, with a 1-2 punch, and most likely this guy will be
Yeah, I mean,
our
I'm
player.
not sure if a guy like Stanback they're going to keep him around or not. That I'd say that's a maybe. I'm curious to see the kind of roster that Dinwiddie looks to build in Ottawa, but it's clear that
So
this is a guy that he wants part of it.
this is another thing is what who from Toronto is going to go over there?
I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like there's um just like a few years ago when most of the people came to Hamilton. Is there going to be people that follow him
You're
over
asking if there's a
to?
big exodus from Toronto to Ottawa.
Yeah, because of all the players that went to, like, because with Dinwiddie, it's like, are these people going to um follow him to Toronto or to Ottawa?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure there'll be maybe one or two. The question is, how much does that move the needle? I don't know. Only time will tell. But is there anything else you got here on this signing, or
Nope.
is that pretty much it?
One thing that I will say,
Yep.
non video wise,
Hmm.
everyone watch for our video to come out on Tuesday. We will. I mean, I believe we will. I'm sure, depending on what Carter's schedule is Tuesday night, we will have a video at some point debating the schedule that comes out on Tuesday.
Yeah,
So
we'll
just
probably
wanted
have some
to
sort of video
just wanted to
discussing that
throw that out
topic.
there.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what day we'll have it out, but I know the schedule comes out on the 9th. We're probably at some point we will look over that schedule and probably do a video discussing it a bit. So keep in tune for that. And then also another video in the works for any of our American viewers. I am doing a very in-depth video on CFL rules as explained to American fans in about as simplest of terms I can possibly do it. So that video is in production.
One
I'm doing a lot of work on that.
one last thing for those people who have not seen the video yet. Me and Carter had the utmost privilege to interview Chris Milo the other day.
Yeah,
So that's
Chris
not.
Milo, former
Oh,
kicker slash punter of the Saskatchewan Roughriders and Ottawa Redblacks, two-time Grey Cup champion. Had a fantastic interview with him, so make sure you check that out. Over an hour of good times with Chris Milo. So check that out if you haven't already.
other than that, that's all I have.
Yeah, so make sure you guys leave a like on this video, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord, where we discuss all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of stuff, all sports. Make sure you guys go over there and keep the conversation going, as we appreciate all of your guys' continued support and all the chatter there. You can reach out to us at any point there. So, peace, love, and positivity to all you wonderful people at home, and we will see you guys next time.
Touchdown!